We're actually at Cockenzie House. We've just come in the entrance door and you're just about to go into the community heritage room. So if you'd like to follow me through. This all came about when they were doing the excavation dig at Seton Castle, and Gordon thought we should be a society, so that's when the Seton Archaeological Society started, known as the SAS. And during and near the end of the dig, the amount of stuff that we had, the artefacts, we thought it would be nice if it could be shown to the community rather than the rest of its life be put in a box somewhere and being held by East Lothian Council or whoever. Gordon being on the board here at Cockenzie House, at one of the meetings they had with the board, put forward the suggestion, could we have a heritage room possibly? It would be advantageous for the community, and they thoroughly agreed, and they gave us this space, which was just an empty room, and the part that's next door, which is what we call the history chamber, that was an old disused shower and toilet. But we're lucky enough that we got some funding, £1,900 from the Salt of the Earth through the Heritage, and it was slightly less than we would have needed, but because we've got Gordon and he's got so many contacts, we've pulled in so many favours. There was people helped. Even one of the members is Billy Campbell. Billy's a plumber. He could do away with the old toilets and everything that had been lying abandoned here. His business partner's an electrician, so we got the rewiring done. So many people helped, and as I say, it was all for the community. We filled the place with what we can, the things we've got, but we actually appeal to the community. Bring stuff along. There's stuff in attics, there's stuff everywhere that can be used. So basically that's what it is. The first exhibition we're going to have, and we're quite excited, is the Cockenzie and Port Seton in Bloom. In the next couple of months it's going to be their 25th anniversary, and this is one of the places they can use. This is what we call the Your Storyboard, and this is for anybody in the community that has something, whether it be one story, one artefact they want to tell, or like the Bloom Society, they can have this case and any other cases, and they want to tell their 25 years history, how it started and how they've progressed to where they are. And they're also doing their seed to plate, so that's all going to be explained in an exhibition here. So that is one of the things we're quite excited about. They want to use the space. This all started because we are all actually metal detectorists. I've been detecting since 1977. And I've known Gordon and Billy and Gordon Delaney for many years, and the passion was history, especially local history, and through the metal detecting, this is what this started, because that started to dig actually at Seton Castle with the guys doing the gardens up there. But this is an early metal detector. This is about 1980, one of the early ones that I had, and these are the finds. These are old coins. Some are decimal, some are pre-decimal, and these are things that you find in the fields. These come up in abundance. And behind are weights, there's coin weights, there's old dress weights and kilt weights and things. These are, they say, gaming pieces, and these are all over the field, these wee cubes. The next one down is actually Gordon Neal found this, and this was in the field at what is known as the old Seton village. And this is allegedly 12th century, and that went through Archaeological East Lothian, and he got it back again. So that he hopes can get put together and be displayed. Same again, this was dug up at Seton Castle. This big cauldron up here, that's still to be dated as well. And these small bits and pieces here are actually Georgian and Victorian children's toys. They're obviously out the dolls' houses and things, and these are all over the fields in the dumps. Down below we've got the cannonball. These cannonballs, some have been given to us. That small one here was found in a field around Port Seton. The black one, the 8-pounder, was also found in the fields around Port Seton. I think that this one here could be Cromwellian about the 1650s. So there's always research, always stuff to be done and found. One of the other interesting things we have is the bits and pieces, some of what was left over from the dig at Seton Castle. This will get changed over the period, but this is the cornice and some of the fancy stonework, but we hope to get some back from East Lothian eventually when they're finished analysing everything. The other things we have in finds is this case, and this is the stuff that's actually been found in the garden at Cockenzie house. And this is everyday stuff. There's old spoons from the back in the time, there's old 17th century pipes. This has been very interesting, Victorian sixpences. You've got everything that would be used around the house and parade about the gardens back in the day. So this totally ties into Cockenzie house. But the other interesting thing we do have, and this is it here, it's a drawbar, a door lock. And they're very few and far between, and this would have been an outside wall in its time, and this is a drawbar. And the last time I saw any of those was actually when I worked in Edinburgh Castle. Down in King David's Tower there's a few of those barn doors, so this was actually a fantastic find, so we're very, very happy about that. That was built into the fabric of this wall back in its day to hold this door for whatever was going to be inside to stop people coming in. So yeah, so further research on how and when they were first used in the house, obviously when it was built. So that for us is another thing to be researched.